Sorry, Jamie, I don't really do recipes, but I can give you kind of a rundown. We're doing ribs tomorrow. This is going to be the beef deal. So I've got the powder stuff that doesn't need to be ground, the stuff that does need to be ground. To keep it really simple, it's Texas-style beef. 3 parts black pepper to 1 part salt, 1 part cumin, 2 parts oregano, 3 parts brown sugar, 1 part garlic powder, 1 roughly teaspoon of cayenne pepper because I have to make it kind of white for people. If I were doing it for just myself, it'd probably be 3 teaspoons of cayenne pepper or maybe more. 1 part mustard and 2 parts of oregano. Did I say that already? That's one of those, I don't really measure, I just kind of eyeball stuff. So anyway, powder stuff that doesn't need to be ground, black pepper, and cumin that does need to be ground. All the other stuff, I just kind of eyeball it and throw it in a cup and like, that'll probably work. Oh, paprika. Gotta have paprika. Otherwise you don't have a good barbecue rub. And with Texas, we're going to use, like I said, about 3 parts of brown sugar. I think that's about it. Alright, so once you have the pepper and cumin all nice and ground together, throw in your other stuff. If somebody was not going to smoke this and do it in the oven, instead of regular paprika, you definitely want to use Hungarian smoked paprika. Then the non-grind units, throw those in there. Alright, so we got some beef ribs that we're going to put that Texas-style rub on. Here's one of those critical factors with cooking meat. And most people will be like, that doesn't make any sense. You want to get as much moisture off the meat as you possibly can, which is why you have salt in the rub, but it causes moisture to actually extract out of the meat. And then everybody's like, oh, but then the meat will be dry. That's not the case. If you look at all that fat, all the connective tissue and the collagen in there, when that breaks down from the temperature of the smoker, that's actually what creates juiciness inside of meat. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe this down, get as much moisture off as possible. Alright, so nice and dried out. All that moisture is taken off for the most part. At that point, start applying your rub.